Morning, everybody. Enter the stars. And the word Sudan in French is Soudan, but the root word Sudan means black. Did you know there was an underground mine that was used for particle experiments called the Sudan mine in Minnesota? The underground laboratory used to observe cosmic rays and neutrinos, dark matter, in the dark recesses of this mine in Minnesota. But it gets much more cryptic than this. Did you know that this is the first confirmed example of transmission of energy over long distances, hundreds of miles, in fact 450 miles, directly from their own website? And here again we see symmetry magazine, symmetry repeated, the same opera that we saw at the film festival of CERN. This is Sudan, and this is the path that it takes from Fermilab all the way up to Sudan. Now, what exactly are they doing? It is clearly stated here that every 2 seconds, Fermilab sends a pulse of neutrinos from Batavia, Illinois, to the Minos detector in Sudan, Minnesota, 450 miles straight through rock. This is everything we've been talking about. Ley lines, alignments, what they might mean. And now, they've disclosed this to us. Located a half-mile deep in the Sudan Underground Laboratory, the detector will record a sample of the beam, unveiling changes in its composition. In time, the Minos project will be viewed as a landmark event in the history of physics. Let me repeat that. They are sending transmissions of beams of energy through solid rock 450 miles away. And let's take a closer look at this alignment. And a very strange thing happens as they try to conceal the truth. Real-time censorship. When I draw the alignment from the Minnesota Physics Lab to Fermilab, and we'll take a closer look at each of these sites in a minute, we get a 153-degree alignment. And for those of you in the mapping community, you know that if you simply add 180 degrees to that number, that you should arrive at the opposite direction, which is the same angle, opposite direction. That should give us an angle of 333 degrees. Again, 333 degrees. But when I map this in the opposite direction, it does not give us 333 degrees. It gives us the same alignment, simply connecting these points, 336 degrees. And it's not even close to 333 degrees, which is what it should be. So now you see the deception. Now let's take a look at the Fermilab accelerator. We've done a lot of research on this accelerator. This is it. It is a large particle accelerator. And again, they are admitting that they are sending beams through solid rock 450 miles away. Here is the distance there. It's actually a little bit more. And as I said, when you do the alignment, it's 336 in one direction and 153 in the other. The math simply does not add up. So you have to ask yourself, why are they hiding this from us? Let's take a closer look at this Minnesota Physics Lab. This is it. It's near a large lake. This is Vermilion Lake above it. And here there is a large tower going into the face of this mine. As you can see, they've done some landscaping here. This is the entrance of this physics laboratory underground, as you can see. So this is what we're dealing with. Pure deception. 336 degrees in one direction. Let's take it back the other direction, and you will see that it is 153 degrees. So it is 3 degrees off intentionally here in Google Earth to hide the 333, because they know that the 333 reveals the truth. So what does this all mean, you guys? It's confirmation of the work that we've done here. Confirmation of everything that we've been talking about. These ley lines, lines of death. They are admitting to us what they are doing. But many of us are too absorbed in the entertainment to understand. So here's your confirmation there. This is at 153. The math does not jive. It's off by 3 degrees. There's something wrong. Neutrinos, Sudan. Here is the information on the underground particle laboratory there, and some of the history on it. Right here in the mine. When I look at some of the images, we see here confirmation once again from the Minos experiments, showing the alignment from Fermilab back to the Sudan mine. We also see some close-up images of this mine, shaped just like CERN with the octagon. Why do they keep using the octagon shape? Well, now we know. But for those that do not know, it may be a bit confusing. Here's some more examples of the octagon shape that they are using in their experiments, hiding in plain sight. This is a scale picture of the layout of the site. It is a graduated angle that goes down into the earth. Take care and be safe, you guys.